Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Light Brown, and I've cooked up another look in the kitchen. If you want to learn how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. Hi, today we're going to be working out of the two Morphe palettes that I have. I'm going to be working out of the 3503 Fierce by Nature, and I'm going into the color Savage and into this color Jolt. And the other palette, the other Morphe palette, I'm going to go into a shimmer color. I'm having trouble getting it open. I'm going into this shimmer color called Catch the Light. I'm going into that one. And so yeah, let's get into this look. I hope everybody is doing good today. And as always, I'm always forgetting to do something. Let me prime my eyes first. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm just going to apply that right over my lid with my finger. I'm not using my Camo Hydrating E.L.F. Concealer today because it's too light for these colors, and I just thought, hey, I just might as well use the LA Girl Pro Concealer today. And just because I love to, gotta spray my rose water. Okay. Well, let's get into this look. Let me see where I put my brush. I'm using an E.L.F. brush. This is a crease brush. Tap off that excess. Okay, and now I'm going to go into that color Jolt. This dark brown right here. And I'm just going to go in the crease and on the lash line. Looks like I'm going to have to blend. I put too much on and it got stuck. I think this concealer is still kind of wet. So, yeah, I'm going to have to blend that out. That is a mess, but we'll fix it. I can fix it. Okay. And I'm going to go into that other palette. I'm going to use my finger. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, Catch the Light. And I'm just going to put it right over here, over my lid in the inner corner. And then like in the middle too. And kind of bring it over to that color Jolt. The outer V, not too much. Just so I can, you know, kind of blend those two together. Okay, and I'm going to go back into, I'm getting my BH Cosmetic pencil brush, and I'm going to go back into that dark brown and change palettes. I'm going to go back into Jolt, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. Okay, and so for my inner tear duct area, I'm going to go into a highlighter. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Sorry about that. Got something in my throat. I don't know what's going on. And I'm going to use that for my inner tear duct area. Like this brush off. Make sure I get enough of it. I'm gonna kind of bring that over to my lower lash line, just in the front. I'm just gonna kind of bring it over a little bit, just to brighten up that area just a little bit. Take a little concealer. It got down on my face right here. I'm just gonna take some concealer and kind of clean that up a little bit. That's how I do it. Use a little concealer just to get some of that off the eye. Okay, and then I'm going to use a white liner. I'm going to use this white liner to go on my waterline. Okay, and now I'm going to use a liner to do a wing. A wing liner. I have to concentrate on this. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my lash, and I'm using the INV 3D19 lashes. And the glue that I'm using is the Stronghold INV Kiss eyelash glue. Okay, so now I've applied my eyelashes and mascara and wing liner and all that, and I'm going to get into priming my face now. But before I do that, I'm going to use this Neutrogena moisturizer because my skin is a little bit dry today for some reason. I haven't been outside, but I guess my skin can get dry. So yeah, I use Neutrogena. And this is supposed to help moisturize my skin. Alright. Okay, so the primers we're using is my favorite M.A.C. Refined Zone Treatment and PORE. So we're using these two primers. This M.A.C. goes in my T-zone area. Now going into professional. Okay. And now I'm going to put on my favorite foundation, M.A.C Studio Fix. Now I'm putting on concealer, and that is the LA Girl Pro LA Girl Pro Concealer. And it's important to do concealer with a damp sponge because it helps spread it evenly across your face. And when I contour my face, I kind of go in an upward motion to give my face a lift. I'm going to go downward, I go upward. Okay, so now we're going to bake. I'm using a Minted Skin Silk translucent powder. And I just tap that into the lid. Okay, so now I'm gonna swipe this all away with this E.L.F. Powder brush. Okay, so now I am going to put on the blush. And I am using an E.L.F. palette. And I'm going into, if I can get it open. If I can get it open, I'm going into this pink right here. You see how I got too much over here? I'm gonna fix that in just a second. Okay, what I do is I just take another brush, another blush brush, one shaped like this one. And I just kind of go over it a little bit, kind of like that. And that helps minimize the amount that I put there. So now it's well blended. Maybe I blended it out too much. Let me put some more blush over there. Okay, because you do want to see the blush. Okay. So now I'm going into this bronzer right here. It's an E.L.F. bronzer. And I'm using this shade right here. I'm getting a blending brush, E.L.F. blending brush. Okay, so I'm gonna put on, the next thing I'm gonna put on is the, what is it, highlighter. I'm putting on a highlighter and I'm using this color right here. It's called Gumdrop. And I'm gonna use that. As soon as I can find my highlighter brush. Okay, this is an E.L.F. highlighter brush. And just so you know, E.L.F. has great brushes. They're really good in the brush game. I mean, if you're first starting out and you wanna get some good brushes, E.L.F. is a good brand to start with. And they pretty much make everything the higher end make. They just, you know, a little bit more affordable. So, yeah, they have really nice brushes. I also use Wet n Wild. This is a Wet n Wild brush. And they're pretty affordable too, and they're nice. And they, I like the way they feel. They're soft. And so yeah, I use also BH Cosmetics. They're another good company. If you don't want to spend a whole lot on brushes, because you know the Morphe brushes are like $35 for one or $55 for one. I mean, you can spend a lot of money on brushes, and I'm not saying that's not good. That's great. I mean, if you can afford to do that. But if you just want to start out and you're just starting out, you don't know a lot about makeup, E.L.F, BH Cosmetics, and Wet n Wild are 3 companies you can start out with brushes. And the good thing about BH Cosmetics is that they sell it in a set. You can get it like $25 for a whole set of brushes. Okay, so I got gumdrop on. Now we're going to choose a lip color. And since this theme is like getting dolled up, I'm going to use a pink lipstick. Wish this hair would have stayed back because it's getting in the way. Okay, I'm using this lip liner. Let's see what the color of this lip liner is. Rich Chocolate. I'm using Rich Chocolate because it's a good liner to use with pink for me. So I'm gonna dab this on. This is MILANI Rose Hip. It's made by MILANI. I don't want to be too pink. And then I'm going to put on my wonderful Venus, Anastasia Beverly Hills Venus Lip Gloss over the top of this. So yes, this completes my look. Oh, we'll put on stuff. Morphe finishing spray. Take this down. So yes, you can follow me on Cooking Up a Look as Cooking Up a Look on Facebook and Cooking Up a Look on Instagram. And as always, you have a great day.